Some RVs are built to keep things traditional, while others are clearly trying to drag the whole industry into the future. Today's rig is absolutely in that second camp, and it comes from a brand you already know and trust. Yep, Grand Design is behind this one, and they've gone all in. This is the 2026 Lineage VT from Grand Design, and if that name rings a bell, you're not wrong. The Lineage badge originally showed up on a tech-heavy Class C, aimed at couples and small families. But just recently, Grand Design dropped something new into the mix, a Class B Lineage, also known as a camper van. A few influencers and RV insiders have had time to really dig into it, and now it's our turn to talk about why people are losing their minds over this thing. Some folks are already calling the Lineage VT the techiest RV on the market, and once you start imagining your day-to-day life inside it, that claim starts to make a lot of sense. The whole build starts with an AWD Ford Transit, packing a 10-speed transmission and a 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 that pushes out 310 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. That alone is a strong foundation. But Grand Design doesn't stop there. They add a 2-inch lift, a Stage 3 suspension with upgraded shocks, springs, and coils, and suddenly this van looks way more confident leaving the pavement behind. You can spec it with a roof cargo rack, or skip that in favor of a pop-top tent if you're rolling with kids or extra guests. Wrap it all up with a light bar, rock guards, and those wide integrated fender flares, and you've got something that looks as capable as it is stylish. Those flares aren't just for looks either, since they help make room for an east-west bed layout inside. And honestly, once you step inside, that's where the real magic happens. Stand in the middle of the living space, right by the galley and the modular dinette, and you immediately get the sense that this van was designed by people who actually use RVs. The kitchen is the first thing that really stopped me in my tracks. You're cooking directly on the countertop. No visible cooktop, no burners, nothing. Grand Design hid an induction stove underneath the counter surface, so the heat transfers straight into the pan. You turn a knob on the wall, start cooking, and the rest of the counter stays cool and usable as prep space. It's clean, futuristic, and something you really don't see every day. The rest of the galley stretches toward the rear and includes a slide-out fridge, a microwave, and air fryer combo, a proper sink with a faucet, and a ton of usable counter space. Cabinets above and below make sure you've got room for all your food and gear. Just keep in mind that some of that counter space becomes part of the bed at night, so you'll want to tidy up before turning in. Under the bed, though, storage is absolutely stacked. We're talking enough space for gear, supplies, and even a laundry basket, which is always a win. According to Grand Design's own reps, a lot of that underbed area also houses the van's systems, including water tanks, inverters, batteries, the water heater, and the water pump. You get 400 watts of solar as standard, along with a 34-gallon freshwater tank. So off-grid life is very much part of the plan here. Add in sound-deadened walls and roller shades on the windows, and the whole space feels quieter and more refined than most Class B vans. Then there's the bathroom, which is honestly shocking in the best way. This thing is huge for a camper van and feels more like a spa than an RV wet bath. One of the window shades even doubles as a projector screen, which is just a fun flex. The shower sits right in the middle of the van, and when it's time to use it, you lift the floor cover, pull the accordion wall around you, and step under a rainfall shower. There's plenty of room to move, and the toilet is mounted neatly against the wall. The design feels very European, and if you've seen modern RVs overseas, you'll recognize the influence right away. Those sliding bathroom doors also let you section off parts of the van, which is great if you've got guests hanging out. Not that you'll want to hide much, because this is definitely one of those rigs you end up showing off every chance you get. So, what's the damage? Pricing will depend on your dealer and the options you choose, but Grand Design lists the starting MSRP at $218,557, which comes out to around 186,000 euros. Is it worth it? That's the big question, and I'm curious what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because something tells me Grand Design might be watching.